That's my trademark. God fucking damn.
True.
Your trademark. You know what my trademark is?
What?
Blender Leland's podcast.
You have not
Oh,
trademarked
You
that.
son of a bit.
You literally haven't trademarked it.
You're right, but I still own the copyright. So,
you didn't say it's my copyright.
So, who's feeling a little better this week? Who's feeling like they're just built different? You know, I've been feeling like I'm just built different ever since like around 7 o'clock on Sunday. You know, everybody else feel like they're built different. Is it just me?
I
don't feel anything ever.
Yeah,
So
this is why I'm irritated.
This is why you're irritated?
This is why I'm
Haymant,
irritated.
I'm not even talking about the CLG game.
Which one are you talking about now?
He's talking about Cloud now.
I'm talking about when TSM laid the smackdown onto Cloud9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that makes you happy. Oh, okay.
Of course
Alright.
it's the one that makes me happy.
Yeah.
That is your team again. Oh, man.
It has enabled TSM to have a tiebreaker for first place. And they have the easiest schedule on earth to do it. So I'm damn sure it's not going to happen.
Yep. Easiest week? Nah. Trying to go 0-3. Have a nice day. Come on.
All right. Now, before we start talking about this week's games, LCS has come out with a statement about their new content policy. Will probably not affect this channel even a little bit.
Nope.
So basically, what they're saying is they're gonna start taking down channels who just straight up upload VODs of LCS content. So you just can't upload straight VODs anymore. You can upload highlights and whatever else memetic bullshit you want to make. But yeah, they're basically
but you
cracking
can't just
down on
rip the LCS.
Yeah.
VODs.
Like
right.
screen record that shit one for one.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
What's going to happen to Epic Skillshot VODs?
Death.
100%.
But yeah, like it everything. Like in all seriousness,
But
it doesn't really.
Who watched
You-
the
you
LCS
really-
through Epic Skillshot VODs?
True. Yeah.
So
Just-
I was reading through the subreddit thread. So many people have no idea that they upload VODs. I don't get it. They think that these other channels are the only ones uploading VODs. I don't get it.
You know, some days
The LCS has VODs, doesn't it? It's like the
it
channel.
does.
I don't know about the
They-
channel, but
they
there's a
do-
VOD depot where they put everything except for the LCK.
Well, that's what I mean.
Uh,
No, but that's what I
no,
mean. It's like, but why would I, like, who cares? This is, like, fine. It's their product. Like,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I would expect that if I was just raw uploading NFL games and NBA games, that I'd get in trouble.
You're going
That
to
ain't
jail,
mine,
sir.
dog.
You're
That
going
ain't
to
me. I didn't make those.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, they weren't super great at uploading them constantly, but recently they have been. So it's like, oh, this minor issue has been resolved by LCS actually, uploading the VODs that they're supposed to in a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So a lot of people brought up a complaint where it's like, yeah, but this channel uploads it like an hour earlier than the LCS at 1080p quicker, and I'm just sitting here like, if you're watching a VOD, why is this hour the difference maker? Like, okay,
Yeah, if
I'm
the
sure
point of
for
a VOD is
someone
that
it is,
it's
but
video on demand, which
But-
means you can just watch it later, my guy.
you got all week.
Yeah.
Yes, you got you got 4 days now between the start of the next week to watch these VODs. And if you're already watching them behind, I don't understand why this is so pertinent to you that these other channels have this ability. Legally, there is no ground to stand on for any other channel uploading any content, even highlights. Like, there's no way that highlights count as a fair use of this product because it's still, like, the LCS content is the
Okay.
main focus.
Yeah.
So-
It depends upon how hard you meme into the contents,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
how
could-
much shit you add on top.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
have buried it
How many
behind
360 no scope COD fucking reticles you put in and yell
Oh wait.
420.
Don't forget about getting rid of those DMCA music out there. Okay.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
You gotta get rid of those.
everyone would cut out the commercial breaks anyways, which
Yeah.
honestly is kind of part of the problem I think that they're trying to combat. I think having those that downtime ad space in the videos is a bit of a thing, but I think they've been clipping it out for their own VOD, so maybe not.
Yeah, they've been.
And also, like, if they're not like in like video ads in a sense, or like if they're not videos that like come up over the ad that an ad blocker would stop, I have a secret for you. You can just skip it. You can just see the little bar at the bottom and click past it. You don't have to watch the ads if you don't want to. It's fine. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, literally just click through it. Literally just like, if you're on a phone, just like tap that ass over to the side.
There is a mathematical clock in front of your eyes that you can just be like, that is 14 different seconds. On the mobile app, it tells you how many seconds you're skipping, and it calculates up cumulatively. Like,
or you could just literally drag the bar until the fucking preview stops showing an ad. You're like, cool, a little bit before this. Like, it's, I don't know. I think this is a weird thing for anyone to like actually get annoyed about.
Well, especially people. It's the same problem whenever a big company does something remotely like this, like when they DMCA'd all of the music on Twitch. It's like, yeah, you're not. This was a fucking miracle that we were allowed to do this for like a decade. This is not legal. Whatever we just did. So, I can't say I didn't see this coming. I actually asked the LOL Events guy after they launched their site a few years ago what his plan was for this. He's like, I don't see this being a problem, and I'm just sitting here like, you're a moron.
It's gonna become a problem.
And I thought the franchise would do it.
As soon as it affects the bag from Riot Games, I don't
think it's that much money, but like they're trying to. I think they want accurate statistics. I think that's what they want. But yeah, there's no like real problem here. It's just if anyone has a problem here, it's because it's big company doing something with the law that kind of affects littler people, but.
No, I mean, but it kind of doesn't, right? Like, listen, there are real problems with the copyright law and DMCA and stuff. Like, there are real problems with those laws. But the real problem isn't that I can't just upload an entire movie without changing it to the internet. That's not the problem with the laws, right? Like, that's fine. Like, I shouldn't be able to necessarily just take this individual or this group's entire product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a problem with the law. Like, that's the way the law works correctly, is that I can't just take it. And it's not even like I have to pay to watch the LCS, right? It's not even like I'm robbing them, you know, but I still shouldn't be out here just like why? Like, literally, why would I go anywhere else? It doesn't make sense. It's fine. They're literally not making me pay for it. It's free. You know what I mean? I kind of
I've never noticed the difference in the VODs from one channel to another.
No,
like,
they're basically
sometimes they're
the same.
lower quality, but like it's the same product.
Remedied.
It doesn't make any sense.
All right. So the one thing that I think is actually a legitimate concern here is like archival of older content. So I'm wondering if this is saying content going forward from the activation of this date will be limited or will be restricted, or older content's going to be restricted. Because to be honest, I don't think they should be trying to take down older content, especially ancient shit that
when
Riot
you mean older
don't
content,
host.
do you mean like literally last week, or do you mean like season 1 worlds?
I mean like season 1 worlds and shit like that, because that shit's dying. I am almost tempted to go and absolutely archive all of the LCS because I don't have absolute faith that Riot will keep the archives.
Yeah, okay, that's very understandable.
I just don't know if I have the hard drive space to do that.
I doubt anyone has the hard drive.
Hey, you know who
space
does?
to do that.
My college account.
Riot Games.
My God.
I'm gonna just put all that shit on there.
Please,
That's
no.
NJIT's problem.
Stop. No.
NJIT, our upload speed is insane. Downloads?
It's not. I don't plan to download them unless I need them, which I don't plan to need.
To. For a long while.
So yeah, I think that this is kind of a non-story. And getting upset over it outside of archival, I feel like it's just making a mountain out of a molehill. This is just something.
I kind of don't even give a shit about the archival stuff, right, man? Like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but like, I like other sports. And the frequency with which I'm like, damn, bro, let me watch the 1976 Super Bowl.
But
I
that's
don't
not who
give a shit.
I want it for. Because
What do you want it for?
look at G-Bay. Look at all the videos that G-Bay makes, and all the like documentaries and shit that he's been making.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
Like those are the
Yeah.
kind of people that I want this content for, and I
that's
still
actually
want
fair.
it to be.
I didn't even
free
think
for them.
about that. No, I didn't even think about that. That's me.
And I still want to be able to go back and like grab stupid ass plays. I still want to go back and have a goddamn conniption over how many fucking shields Ruler got on that goddamn game. Oh my god,
God.
I am mad
What,
about
like 3 or 4?
2017
3 or 4
finals.
minimum? 3 or 4 min? Bottom at bare
Fucking
minimum 3. Bare minimum you got 3.
2,500 in shields for that fucking.
Hey man, how's it feel to get fucking bodied?
I mean, that wasn't against my team. It was against SKT. I was just mad about the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it feel to get bodied by the meta, bro? I was an Enchantress abuser, bro. I was a meta enthusiast.
Dion
I
not
said,
having his
"Oh,
camera
I don't have
on.
to micro. I just have to press one button on a carry." Bet.
Dion not having his camera on fucked up my names. Dion, are you turning your camera on?
Oh my goodness.
Not again.
Don't do it, Dion. Stay strong in the face of peer pressure. Don't get
like,
cyberbullied into it.
Dion's like not wearing a shirt or something, is he?
No. I'm wearing a shirt.
Oh, he's wearing a C9 shirt. He must remove the blemish from his
You know
life.
what's crazy? I
What?
don't own a Cloud9 shirt.
What?
Neither do
And
I.
I'm very sad about it.
How'd you not buy one? This is from 2014.
What? Oh god.
This is like whatever they got after they were Snapdragon.
Oh. Snapdragon. I haven't
That's
heard
a-
that name in a very
I haven't heard
long
that name in
time.
years. The cursed name. The name that shall not be spoken of.
All right, let's get into this week's games. Now,
Nope.
Why not?
As I say no every week.
Now, honestly, there hasn't been a lot of other news this week. The
There we go.
oh god, it's so high. The internet, the import rule has kind of stagnated. Not much is going on that front. You okay? You look like
I
Yeah.
can't even see your camera. Oh, there you are.
you look
Here.
like
Does it work?
Black Tyler 1.
Yep. Ah, damn it. And okay, well,
All right.
you just change your names. You just change your names now.
No, I okay. Not much has happened on the import rule front. I honestly expect something to happen in the next 2 weeks. Someone's got to give another statement or something, because otherwise, I think Riot has just told everyone this probably isn't happening because the other 3 major regions just say no.
Or literally under everyone, this is actually happening. Keep it on the down low. Don't say shit.
That would come
Oh,
out
yeah.
instantly. That'd come out instantly. That would not
There would
last
be a
long
leak
at all.
so quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who could keep that quiet? On what planet? On what planet?
True.
You get
Reggie's-
some obscure tweet from Reggie on Twitter about how he had a good day or something, and then like 6 hours later, Travis is like, "It turns out Riot are removing the import rule altogether. It has become like the entire world would break."
Yeah. It would.
Okay. So, what I have done is I have mimeticized the 7 teams that are still left in the running for Worlds. I'm going to put Matt and Dion through the ringer first. Let's start off with C9 and the Hot Fudge Sunday.
Wow, you tried so hard and you didn't even
Yeah.
get there.
Didn't
That's
stick the landing
fucking
there, but
crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, C9 failing aside, like, you actually just fucking beefed that so hard, bro.
I
That's
had
so
to try
funny.
to emulate C9's weekend, you know?
No, you did not. You just took an L.
you took an L, but
C9
anyways.
took 2.
Yeah, it's like
mean-
that sometimes.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I think C9 is probably the 3rd best team in the LCS. What do you guys think?
First
Third.
best.
I think I got a second Matt with this one, and I think they are the first.
I can't say third best.
I can say.
Can you say
best.
first best with
Hang on,
Nizzy
wait.
and Haymant?
They are 1-1 against TSM, and they are 0-2 to Team Liquid.
Okay.
Yes.
Why does that make you think they are first place?
Because best of ones are dog shit and things happen, and I think in best of threes that wouldn't be the case.
So
unironically.
So let's take a look at the Cloud9 versus Team Liquid game. They've got Gragas. They've got Gangplank top, Gragas jungle, Azir mid lane, Caitlyn AD carry, and Thresh support. So, why did they lose with this team comp? It doesn't seem like a bad team comp to me.
Now, do you remember what you remember that tweet that I just posted?
Are you
From
telling
Sven?
me Sven is inting?
No, it's not just Sven. It's a whole team effort.
It's the whole
That's the
team.
It's a whole team effort.
Okay.
It is.
I
did
think
not read the tweet. Time to int. Oh my god.
I can think. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Actually, though,
Before the week happened, just remember that.
that's actually hysterical. By the way, what
Right,
the
so
fuck?
I can think of 2 players on Cloud9 that I think are bringing this team down. And look, all right. After last week, I ended saying, man, we really need to revisit Fudge because I think Fudge has probably been playing a bit better after that reaming we gave him at the start of the split. Then he comes out with this fucking weekend. And let me tell you about this fucking weekend, my dudes. This fucking weekend from Fudge and Perks was probably like it just reaffirmed to me that they are not the best in their role in this league, and it's probably not that close between them and the top 3 in the role right now. Like I don't understand how Perks and Fudge can be this bad. Look, and I'm not saying Perks is atrocious, but like he got a $5 million buyout to come over here and play like this. To be second fiddle to Jensen and a fucking PoE? Like, that happened in the same weekend.
Mm-hmm. And it hurts. Because
so,
pretty much true.
Sell me on these solo laners. Why is it that when 40% of your team is looking like absolute trash and like they're trolling 30% plus of their game time, like, why is that team first place?
Because I think that I unironically think that in best of threes, they probably wouldn't be 0-2 against Liquid, and they would be 1-1 or 2-0 against TSM. Like, I legitimately do think that.
Mm-hmm. Also,
like,
they're
obvious. Okay, you go. Sorry.
They're one of the teams that do very diverse drafts. Like, we've seen Perks pull out the Yone multiple times to success and to some degree of failure. But they are willing to try these things.
Everyone's gonna rip my own stats from me.
We see in this particular game, like Sven's taking Caitlyn, which is a typical just a counter for a Tristana in the early game. Like, we see them trying things, right? Sometimes it doesn't come together, but they are willing to do all of these draft picks, and I do believe they have like a pretty good degree of mastery to all of them. And I honestly don't think that like the other parts of this team, Bladder, Sven, and Vulcan, are I said Blabber, Sven, and Vulcan.
That's not that man's name, bro.
You're right. Are like, if they're put on, their normal champions are bad at all, and I think that Perks is not just a regular control mage on like a Zoe instead of the Azir, which honestly his Azir should be pretty good, but I think his Zoe is much better, and I think that a couple of his other champions are much better. Fudge, you can throw him on a tank, right? He played Gangplank this game. I don't expect him to do well into Alphari, even though that should be a matchup where he does decently into.
Yeah, I'll give it like Blabber, Sven, Vulcan. They have compatibility. They have time to know each other, what they can do. Fudge and Perks, on the other hand, well, outliers. And well, yeah, this is what we're gonna get for now. This is what we're gonna get for now for a little bit of time. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it gets better with time. That they all learn more of what they could do together. But
Yeah.
right now, yeah, it's just gonna hurt a lot.
Also, TL's team comp, very simple. Core JJ is on the rel, which he's very good at. Jensen's got the Orianna to follow up. Alfari's got the ultimate. Like this, Santorin just has a simple, oh, hey, this one person gets wrecked, right? Like, I think that TL's team comp is has a bit more tools to get them ahead or do better in team fights,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That's just it. Like, I can put that easily in TL's favor. And Tactical's on Tristana, which he has been enjoying a lot.
So, I think Tristana's probably the best AD carry in the game right now because
Yeah, no shit. She's fucking crazy.
Tristana's fucking
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I look, everybody paid the QSS tax for the Skarner, which means Skarner, in theory, should be absolutely useless. But Skarner was still crazy this game. Skarner was still snatching people in places he should not be snatching people. Jensen's Orianna was still shockwaving people in places that they shouldn't have been shockwaving people. Like, I feel like there were so many moments where C9 just could have very easily proved themselves to be a better team, but they just didn't because because of their solo lanes. Their two solo lanes just can't keep up. Fudge cannot keep up with Alfari, and Perks can't keep up with Jensen. The last time they met, Jensen bodied him too. Like, it's not that close between these two solo lanes, and I just don't think that you can say that this team is better when Tactical and Core JJ seem to be able to compete with Sven and Vulcan, and Santorin honestly just looks better than Blabber to me.
Santorin's not better than Blabber. You're actually trolling. But I think realistically, what I was gonna say before I let anyone talk is like, this is a team game, my guy. Like, the best team isn't always the team with the best individual players in each role, because I don't think there is a single team in this league that has the best top laner in the league, the best mid laner in the league, the best jungler in the league, the best AD in the league, the best support. There's no team right now that has all 5 of the region's best players in it, right? There just isn't. I don't think that Perks and Fudge, whether they are or aren't, like, in the conversation for top 2 or 3, whatever the fuck, I don't think that matters that much. I think you can still be the best team if some of the players on your team aren't the best at their role. I think it's happened a few times in the past, right? Like, I don't think when TSM was crushing with, like, Grig and Spica and stuff, that Grig and Spica were always the best
Acadian.
junglers in NA. What?
Acadian.
No, I mean, I don't, or Acadian, but I also mean Spica, like, at first. Like, there were times when TSM was in conversation for top 2 teams in the league when, like, they just first got Spica, and I don't think Spica was top 2 junglers in the league, and that's fine, right? Because it's not a game that demands you have all 5 of the individually best positional players in the league to be the best team. It just isn't, right? I don't think that Fudge is the best top laner in the league. I don't think Perks is the best mid laner in the league. I think Jensen's the best mid laner in the league, actually. Like, unironically, probably, right now. But that doesn't mean TSM couldn't be in my power rankings higher than TL, even though their mid laner is, in my eyes, worse. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you're looking at it from a singular perspective, though. What I'm saying is that the summation ranking of this team's players.
No, I'm not looking at it individually, bro. You are. What I'm saying is that cumulatively, the team is the best team in the league, even if the individual players aren't all individually the best. And the only argument the only argument you even tried to press is, oh, but the top laner and mid laner aren't the best top and mid laner, so how could they be the best team? It's like, that's all you're saying.
I'm alliterating it. What I'm saying is that these two players are actually causing them to lose games. And it's
I think
things
like drafts are causing them to lose games, right? I think it's things like, yeah, sometimes individual players fuck up, but, like, even great players fuck up sometimes. So, like, even if you're not a great player, like, or whether you're a great player or whether you're not, whether you're first best in your role in the league, whether you're not, everybody fucks up sometimes. Like Dion said, new to the team, getting a feel for the environment, you need to learn synergy. These other 3 people have been playing together way longer. And also, like, the reason I earnestly think that C9 would fare better in best of 3s against some of these teams is because if you pick Yeon game 1 and you fucking int, you probably don't pick Yeon game 2, my guy. Like, that's fine. You know what I mean? And I think Haymant's right. They're more willing than some of these other teams to bust out these picks that not everyone else is busting out. They're more willing to try new things. Like they're really actively outside of Dardock, right? Individually, they're really willing. Like they're really willing to try shit. And I think that's a sign of a good team. I don't think you like have to have the best record in the league to be a good team or the best team, because I think that what's more like regular season is important, but they're willing to experiment and try. And I think that's better than winning all of your games but not having more than like one or two plans and then just stagnating, right? Like I think it's fine for a team with two players who haven't been on the roster before this split to experiment and try to find their style, to try to find what they can and can't do together, what they enjoy and don't enjoy together. And I think that's okay. I don't think that means they're not the best team. I just think it means they're open to experimenting. They might not have all the individually best players, but I don't think that matters. And I think in best of threes, these results are different, right? I still don't think Jensen is worse than Perks if we have both threes, but I do think C9 fares better into TL in a matchup.
I mean, we've already seen TL beat them in a best of 5, though.
Yeah, during the fucking tournament where like everybody played completely differently than they played in the LCS, though.
We did see some hints of Fudge appearing like that again this weekend, but I think C9 does a very good job of covering for him. And also, we like the two picks that came out from C9, like Vulcan's playing Morgana against TSM, which is specifically supposed to be super strong with that Caitlyn that they've been trying out this weekend, right? I typically think that if Vulcan was on like a Tom Kench or like another more supportive,
wait. You want to run Tom Kench with Caitlyn?
No, saying what he's saying is if they didn't run Caitlyn Morgana, but ran something that they both knew they excelled at, they could have likely done much better. But there is value in not only picking the one strat that you're good at.
They really.
What he's saying is not take Caitlyn Kench. But if they had, instead of trying this bot lane or playing this bot lane, gone to like Kench Trist, Kench Samir, whatever the fuck,
like
Kench
a typical
Kai'Sa.
meta bot lane.
So what? Well, here's TSM's I think first three bans: Olaf, Senna, and Seraphine.
Okay.
So that's exactly why they didn't run TK bot, is because they took out both the laners you run with it.
No, exactly, but. Tom Kench isn't Vulcan's only good support, right?
Like,
or like only like it's not the only support he's notable for. You know what I mean? When I think of Vulcan, I don't necessarily think of Morgana. And that doesn't mean he's a bad Morgana. He could obviously beat the shit out of me with his Morgana. He could beat most League players because he's in the top like whatever small percent of players in NA, right? But that doesn't mean he's like known as the Morgana guy. Right, but that is so him picking Morgana. What Haymant's saying is that even outside of Kench, they could have picked Ali, they could have picked Thresh, they could have picked some shit that I think about when I think of Vulcan, and they probably could have done better. But there's less value in only ever running exactly what you know, especially once playoffs are clinched. Right, experimenting, trying new things, even if they're like previous meta things like Caitlyn Morgana, they might not have been practicing that in a while, and they were like, fuck it, let's see how it goes, right? Let's try it. That's a fine thing to do. And it doesn't mean they're not the number one team.
This is an excuse. This is wait. This is you guys trying to make some weird ass excuse where they're limit testing in LCS matches because they locked playoffs.
It's not limit testing. It's just like because like there's value in playing shit that is not just the one thing or two things you're known for. Right, I don't think it's limit testing. Because I assume that they scrimmed this. I assume they didn't raw dog some shit they hadn't scrimmed in the week
Perks
prior.
on their team. That's a big assumption.
That's actually
very true.
That's actually fair.
I do want to interrupt this a little bit. Because
no, yeah, go for it.
We do have the two sides, which is like C9's good because while they may not have the best players in each role, they're definitely experimenting and they definitely have a higher ceiling. The other side is that they're being limited by their top laner and Fudge, their mid laner and Perks, and that they aren't performing as expected when coming into the split. And for someone being the number one team, So I think the better thing that we would do is, can we pull up a second team that might be in a competition for that #1 spot? What's a good comparison to that?
I mean, it's
right?
TL or TSM.
Okay,
Yeah.
so which one do you want to go with first?
I mean, I think the most compelling answer has got to be TSM. TSM had a more commanding victory over them than TL
No, I
did.
think realistically it's closer with TL.
Wait. Don't worry. Let him go.
No, because he's gonna jack off on TSM, bro. But TL's better than TSM.
It's all right.
Wait, TSM were 2-0 over TL. How can you make these calls like this?
Because if they were both threes, TSM would be violated.
Okay, wait. Keep going with your point. Keep going.
TSM's going out first round of playoffs, my guy.
Oh my God.
TSM is going to finish
no.
first. They don't get to play in first round of playoffs.
Okay,
right.
let me get the word in. Why is TSM the #1 team?
I think TSM are just the #1 team straight up. I think they have better solo laners than C9. I think their bot lane is better than TL's at this point. Like, I don't think Sword Art's better than Core JJ, but Lost has been looking so much better than Tactical. Tactical has had his moments, but Tactical has actually, like, just thrown a game by himself a few times. And I have not seen Lost throw a game at all in the regular season. PoE is looking like he can contend for best mid laner, and I feel like he's just better than Jensen. He seems to have that killer instinct of being able to press Sonya's when he needs to.
Oh boy,
The killer instinct.
Yeah, you bring it up to Zonya's, huh?
The whatever keybind you have that bound to instinct.
And every time Hooney's going up against Alfari, he's won the matchup. He's beaten Alfari twice. And I don't think Speak Up is matching up badly into Santorin either. It looks like Spica has a competent champion pool, unlike Blabber. It looks like Spica definitely understands how to play jungle, and Spica is like so clutch at grabbing objectives when he has no business grabbing that objective. So that's why I think TSM are definitely the best team. I think they just have better players than everyone else. I think that their drafting has improved substantially over the last 6 weeks. I don't think TL's drafting has improved at all. I don't think C9's drafting has been that amazing. I haven't seen them do anything that crazy with their draft. I don't know why you guys think they're doing something not interesting, but like something different from everyone else. It looks like they've been playing standard shit.
Right?
Find me a game where they did something like weird.
They played Yasuo.
You're right. Okay, you're right. They played a lot of people.
They played Yasuo?
Wait, the Yasuo one, yes. The Yasuo one, yes. But the Yon one, absolutely not. A lot of people have played Yon.
I don't care about
Okay,
Yon.
that's true.
They played Yasuo, and I was confused.
To say that Palafox has had success on Yon as well.
What the hell? And also, I'm going to disregard the second to last point about Spica.
What?
I can agree with every other point except for the second to last one.
What about Spica?
The second to last point of where he was a better jungler than Blabber. But everything else,
he has a bigger champion pool, like just straight up, and he's been able. The dude was down 3 levels, and he still came back. How do you, Dion? Do you know how pissed I would be if I gave you 3 levels on the enemy jungler and then we lost that game?
Yeah, but like, was X Smithy the best jungler? Was X Smithy the best? Hold on, was X Smithy the best jungler in NA when he was level 2 at like 10 minutes and
yes.
Came back?
He was the best jungler when he did that.
I don't think he was. I think he was top 3 guaranteed, and I think
I will guarantee that without debate. But
I think
I can't remember who was in when that happened.
But like what I'm saying is like just because you like obviously what he did is in fact impressive, and I don't want to take away from that. But I don't think that on its own makes him like the best jungler in the league. Like I just don't think that's the only thing that matters. I don't even think it matters like that much. Like it's sick. But it's not the thing that's like, damn, that guy's the GOAT. Because he did it once.
You
right?
guys
like,
will
he did it
downplay
one time.
anything to make C9 look good.
No, because I'm telling you, C9 is a top 3 team. Like, I'm telling you straight up.
I'm not here to debate the top 3 team of Cloud9. I'm here to debate who's number 1.
No, but you're saying I'm going to only downplay TSM when I'm literally putting them in the 3 best teams in the region. Yes. And I'm literally telling you, like, I think Hooney's probably the best top laner in the region, other than maybe someday, because I think that's a really tight 50-50.
I think Impact's...
Oh, I forgot about Impact in the league.
Yeah, I think Impact's better than Someday. Someday's been having some iffy games.
No, that's fair. I mean, I forgot Impact was in the league. I'm just tripping. But like, I do think Hooney is better than Alfari, right? Like, I think that's actually true. I think Alfari.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I still think Alfari is better than Hooney,
I think in the
against
head-to-head,
against the rest
in
of
the
the
head-to-head, I think
yes.
Huni is winning, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
But
yes.
like, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm not telling you your team is filled with bad players. I'm just saying that, like, you know,
They're just,
like, who
they're
fucking
just like a
cares, my
better
guy? Like,
team.
yeah.
I also think that what is it? TSM like early on in the season has displayed like questionable choices when they've made late game shot calling decisions. That kind of fixed up in the about mid-season when they actually started base racing and getting like a couple like late game decisions that had won them the games, and then they continue getting steam from there. But I think that if they were in a BO5 against C9, I think C9's got it. Because I think C9's players have been in those BO5s a lot of times.
Wait.
Don't
How can you not say the exact? If you compared the records of TSM and C9, it's probably the same.
Okay, but think about maybe Huni's the one who's probably like the veteran who's been in a ton of BO5s and a lot
Sword
of that, and Sword Art as
Power
well.
of Evil.
Yeah.
Okay,
There are 2
coming up.
Worlds finalists on this roster.
Yeah.
that is true, but also
I think C9 has one. No,
But how many world champions?
No.
Shout out Core
C9
JJ.
has
Shout out Core JJ.
one.
No,
G2. Perks
It's
is
only
definitely
Perks.
a semi-finalist.
Perks has been to finals.
No, he's
Oh,
been finals.
He's been to
He's
finals.
been to finals. Sven has been to
Sven.
semifinals.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, was Sven on that team that went to finals?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
I'm not sure if he was on. I think he was.
No, I think he was
probably
on
the team
TSM
went
when
to
that happened.
semifinals.
Yeah.
But I think he was. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Everyone else has made it to. Oh no! Yeah, no.
Mm,
Labber didn't make.
He got the second in MSI, but meh.
yeah. But also, I'm gonna keep pushing through this point because I
Okay.
think that the fact that C9 has like 2 G2 players who have been worked together and have been in like these really.
Oh no,
long...
not this
Yeah,
Pokemon.
don't bring it. Don't bring that
Haymant,
up.
no,
Please don't bring
not
that
these
up.
I'm
Don't
points
bring
playing
it.
again. Haymant,
No,
this
don't bring
long.
that. No,
Haymant,
no.
you have a trend of finding some long lost connection between these players and then
To be fair,
claiming it's going to
G2
be
is not a
relevant.
long lost
I
connection.
don't. I agree. It's not as far back as some of the other ones where he had. Who was it? Medios and who?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Medios and High?
No, it was like
No, they weren't.
it was
No,
Medios and
No,
a support.
Medios and High is easy.
That
Medios
one's
Yeah,
and High is
easy, and that one
easy
makes a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
it was like
Okay.
it was back on 100 Thieves or back when he was on
Yeah.
Like
on-
Hakuo.
yeah.
Medios,
I think it was
Ryoma,
Medios and
Ryu.
Hakuo.
Aqua. Oh
And
my
Haymont was
goodness.
claiming
Yes,
that there would be
Hakuo.
a gigantic synergy bonus from that.
Because-
Was it? I don't know if
I-
it was Hakuo then.
I thought maybe because I think Hakuo at the time was like a pretty good North American support.
Either way, Haymont likes to find like 4-year-old connections for players and then act like they're gonna be relevant in 2020.
But at least like I think the fact that they're both like former G2 players and have like some semblance of, I think they do kind of agree with how to play the game, or at least respect each other's opinions enough to figure out how to play this game.
I would
Well
hope
into
that
the
most of these
40-minute
top
mark.
teams respect each other's opinions enough to try to understand what their position is on the game state or whatever.
I think that
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had.
All right, hang on, wait. Do we want to use that to segue over to digging graves?
yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
probably.
Go right
'cause
ahead.
This is going
Well,
on
I mean,
for a
we
while.
covered TSM Wondered and Team Liquidated over here,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we can skip those when we get to those. But let's talk about digging graves. All right, so what the fuck is this team?
Uh,
I don't.
Dignitas.
How do you?
Dignitas.
I don't understand what this team is and why they're second. They're tied for second. They're one game out of first.
Yeah.
it's because it's Afromu with
Nia.
3 with Neo and with 2 people who are having their redemption arcs right now.
Oh.
Fake God and Soligo.
Wait.
And Dardock, actually. Wait, hold up. 3 people who are having their redemption
Okay.
arcs.
I thought you were about
Yeah,
to say Dardock and Aframa are having redemption arcs. I'm like, Aframa was on the same redemption arc he had last split. Like,
Hey,
Yeah, Afro's been good for like
Rick,
from a good 3 splits now.
So
Yeah.
wait a second. This is what I need to talk about with Dignitas.
Okay.
It's just I think this was this is the first game of week 5?
Against TSM?
Yes, it was. Yeah, against
No,
no. That's not what I want. Sweet. Second game.
GG.
Wait. GG.
Who the fuck is it against? It's GG or EG?
No. Sweet. Evil Geniuses because they
Okay.
have Jesus.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you know what.
Oh.
Wow.
This is looking like a Clash game to me.
Yeah.
I've seen this one before. It's not pretty.
Jizuke, man. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, not Jizuke. No, Neo.
It's fucking
Man.
Neo.
Yeah, like you really do. Look, you really do be looking like the one out here, huh?
Sometimes.
I
So-
mean,
Neo went 17-2. 17-2.
he's the one.
He has the current kill record. Did he get a pentakill this game?
I think.
Yeah. I think it was
I
on the highlights
think
channel.
so?
So I think it was.
Does this have pentakills? No. He has a
No, I don't think he
quad.
did. Yeah.
It's a quad.
He has a
Yeah.
quad, 2 triples, a double, and a solo.
Anyways, boy, man, Afro wasn't lying. He doesn't. He wouldn't need to be able to. He wouldn't be need to dodge shockwaves. Yeah. Where he's going, he doesn't need to do that anymore. Like,
I don't think the shockwave would have killed him. He's got
No.
shield bow.
no. I mean, yeah, but it's like he doesn't even need to dodge shockwaves anymore. He's just that powerful.
Look. The dude built shield bow, runans, and bloodthirster. Who the fuck kills this? He can kite you forever. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, this is against TSM. Okay.
No. The bloodthirster, sheer bow. Well,
I was looking at the wrong
Nope.
page. It should be
I
the
mean,
shield-
no, it's the same thing.
build. Yeah. Oh, right. He got a lot later in this one than the TSM one.
Same thing.
So, like, who beats that? Like, on what planet do you even begin to beat that? He sold boots, by the way, for a GM.
Yeah.
Does he even
It's
have an
mad.
IE?
No, he doesn't even have an IE. He doesn't need an IE.
The thing
This
is,
man
like,
came
where do you
off for
put
a
it?
mission.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed watching that man just rip apart EG, but I
Yeah.
did not enjoy watching Impact kind of sit there and be like, how do I win this? Oh god, my bot lane's
Yeah.
throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Impact just sat there like, damn, I can't do anything now.
Okay. Fake God got Player of the Week this week. Am I the only one who's just kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, why are we giving it to Fake God? Like, I'm not saying he played bad this week, but like,
He played good, but I mean,
he got a grand total of 11 kills this week. His AD carry, he had 17 kills. He had 14 kills. He had 2 kills in the TSM game because that was really, really abrupt.
Yeah.
So like, why didn't Neo get it over Fake God? Like, I don't understand who's looking at Fake God in these games and is like, yeah, that's the guy. And again, I'm not saying he played bad. I'm just saying Neo popped the fuck off this week. I would feel slighted if I was fucking Neo. Hang on. Is that Neo died 5 times total this weekend?
Yeah.
In
did.
a weekend where he broke 30 kills.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? This is like when you hard carry a game, go get like 25 kills by yourself, and you're just taking apart the base, and then the team honors the fucking support, and the support was AFK doing nothing the entire. I would be seething in my goddamn chair if that happened. And it happens every game because I play with Alana. I love you, Alana.
All right, time to die. Anyways,
So
I
yeah,
mean-
that's Dignitas. I don't understand this team or how they got where they got, but 5 NA players are now second place in the LCS. Import rule changes when.
Also about Fake God. I mean,
What?
maybe it's because of the import rule, but representation of NA talent over here, so import rule doesn't happen. Thinking,
Are you telling me the script writers are onto something?
yes,
Not a bad thought. Yeah,
Like-
that's big brained.
like Fake
Alright.
God is NA talent.
All right,
So-
all right. We got
Yeah.
two more
Let's move
teams.
onward.
We got three more teams to talk about real quickly.
Uh-oh.
And then we got to say goodbye to a few teams, and then we can talk about next week. All right, 100. God damn it! Whoever fixed that, 100 thieved. So they've been on a really steep downturn,
Yeah.
and this weekend was not better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can someone try to convince me that this team is going to be okay? Because I don't feel it. I feel like where'd they go 1-2 this week after swapping out Damonte for Ryoma, and Ryoma looking worse than Damonte.
Yeah.
Like who they beat?
They beat Golden Guardians.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
That doesn't mean much,
Yeah.
really.
So someone tell me why are these guys gonna make it into playoffs?
They're gonna find the swagger back with Damonte, and then
I
Closer.
guess I got my swagger back.
And then Closer is about to become he's gonna find his mojo of becoming a Chad jungler again, being aggressive as hell, having Damonte on his side,
Thank
and
God.
clapping people.
They're just gonna do what FlyQuest has finally caught on and doing, and just give your mid laner what he wants. Just give him the stuff that he's good at. Just give him the Galio, the Twisted Fate. Hell, give him a Kiana if he can actually make it work.
The problem is people were banning him out.
Yeah.
That was the problem. Like, it's easy to ban him out. Like, you just ban Galio, Twisted Fate, and you're taking out the global pressure he's going to put out. The thing is you need to figure out what is our next step. After our global strategies have been snuffed out,
Stripped.
we need to be able to pivot to something else. And why they think Ryoma is the solution to that is beyond me.
Beyond me. What happened to Sunday? Like he seems like a good solution.
The problem is that we've seen Someday in these carry positions before, and it never quite works out for him. Like, we saw him smash Fudge before top lane, and then it'd be like, oh, this lead isn't enough, but you've gotten so many kills.
But does that justify putting in Ryoma than Damonte though? Does it justify that?
You see, that's the problem. It's like I definitely still have faith that some days, like, definitely a top laner, but it just doesn't seem like he can carry when given the opportunity to.
Yeah, but still,
Maybe his
then,
Gangplank, but like some of its champions, it doesn't seem like he's able to carry on.
But even then, it's just like some got Damonte for Ryoma just like that. Like,
Yeah,
that
Like,
doesn't make sense for me.
I don't know why people thought that Damonte was the problem on this team. Like, I didn't think a roster swap was necessary to fix this team. Like, I thought that this team was slumping because of, honestly, mostly because of their matchups. Like, this week, all they had to play was TSM and EG, and coming into this week, TSM wasn't looking anywhere close to as strong as they do now, because now they've taken down Cloud9. Like, that's, if it doesn't put them up in your book at all, I can't fucking help you. Last week they did take out TL, but TL has also looked kind of shaky. But TL have now also taken out Cloud9, so it's like they had a very hard schedule for the past 2 weeks. So I feel like it's added a depressive period, and this is a knee-jerk reaction instead of trying to use this week to get a better foothold and probably still lose the TSM, but hopefully do better against evil geniuses instead of basically just chucking the game.
Yeah, like
It- The problem is that this was like a pre-built package, and it was supposed to be, this team's already got synergies, right? Their team fighting is going to be great. Their team fighting has looked lackluster over the past weekend. It seems like their target priorities like all over the place whenever they get into fights. Like they can still do like early lane ganks. Like they're still able to apply that early pressure that they're famous for. But as soon as it gets to the team fighting stage, it seems like everything just goes out the window.
People were saying that their bot lane dives were risky, and that the other reason for their depression was that those bot lane dives that were risky weren't turning up anymore. Whether that's because people caught on to the strategy or because they just weren't turning up, it's hard to say. But to me, it looks like they do best when they can get FBI into a carry position, or they can get Someday and Closer to be functional. But they seem to be mixing those two together too often, and they don't really know how to play any one of them. That's why I think Damonte on Global Roaming Champions was really good.
Really good.
Because you could play to either one. You can pick, let's go to top lane right now. We can get Someday some gold. We can go bot lane. We can get the FBI some gold. Damonte wasn't really the carry. He was the facilitator, the enabler in this equation. Closer was there to play interference with the jungler or to follow up on those ganks. And that's just not happening anymore. And that is, I think, the bigger part where they fall, place where they fall apart. And that brings me back to the finding a separate strategy from the globals or finding other global options. It's not like the only two champions with global ultimates in the game are Twisted Fate and Galio. There are lots of other champions that people play mid lane with global ultimates. I honestly do not know why they haven't tried Nocturne. I have played against Nocturne top like 3 times this year. Do you know what has happened every time? He pushes me in until he pushes me in until he hits 6, then he walks down river and ults mid lane. He hits 6, and then I type in chat, he's going to ult mid lane in like 30 seconds. 30 seconds later, he ults mid lane. And the mid laner dies. Bam, wish someone warned him.
Alright.
Yeah, why didn't you warn your teammates, bro?
I tried.
Top laner. Actually a bad top laner, bro.
Then they bitch at me for not
dude.
following the dude with the ult that hits you from fucking middle of river.
Yeah.
The one that also stops you from TPing normally.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Can't help people. Just can't help people.
Alright, next team on the block.
Yep.
We did spend more time on that
Excuse
than I
me.
intended.
Yeah.
Evil morons. That's
Oh.
that's a less brilliant one.
Yo, can I tell you a secret?
What?
When I first read this doc, I thought you wrote evil Mormons, and I was like, that's a hard stance, my guy.
Yeah.
I was like, how are you gonna weave this into a League of Legends show? Because like,
No idea.
I don't see the connection, honestly. Like,
Maybe the owner of she was more. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
no, dude. I mean, it's. I was just saying, like, I misread it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what
That'd
the
be a
fuck?
stretch.
That's
All
why
right.
I was confused, my guy.
All right. I don't look. I still think that these teams are all gonna make it in. I think Immortals is the team not making it in. Just saying that now. But Evil Geniuses, I feel like, you know the opening to Star Wars Episode 3 where the ship's on fire and falling apart and like splitting in half? That's what I feel like I'm watching right now.
You mean my life, bro? No.
Yeah.
Like it's careening down to the planet. It's like maybe it has a happy landing.
I mean,
maybe it
you
explodes.
have half a ship. You have half a ship.
We do have
Yeah,
half a
that.
ship, but like
Yeah.
they haven't subbed out their mid laner yet, but I think it might be a good idea to sub out Jizuke. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. I mean, who do they have to sub out? Actually,
I
That's a good
don't know who they can put in. What's Evil Genius's
question.
roster?
That's a good question, actually.
Last split, they went with Golden Glue. And I'm not sure.
He's coaching now, so
Yeah.
So they don't have any.
oh,
wait.
they have Joy Pond. Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Or Jojo Pond. They don't even have a photo on this website, so
Yep. Well, shoot, they don't have anyone else. That's what I'm saying.
guess we're
so-
stuck here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, DeMonte, how you doing?
No.
Hey
yo,
Poe Belter, you still want off the team?
Hey,
Hey yo, Poe Belter.
Man, rip
Yeah, you-
Belter, man. Hey, good thing these matches still matter, cause thank God, I don't want to see no fucking Teemos in the next week. God damn, thank Jesus for this new fucking format. Not looking forward to the last 3 weeks of summer though. Just saying. That's gonna be a disaster.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The mid laner and the jungler are a gigantic fucking liability for this team. And their bot lane's not stellar.
There's a lot of things with
That's
EG.
That's my piece on this fucking team. Anybody else got something to say about Evil Geniuses?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, it's clear cut.
Immortals. They're higher up than I thought they would be.
Yep.
I feel like that's the best I could say for them. At the end of last split, I was like, this team's dead last and they don't nuke this roster, and then they kind of nuke the roster.
Yeah.
A quasi nuke.
Yeah.
A partial bomb.
Did they actually remove everybody? I don't remember.
They got rid of Soaz, Xmithy.
Oh, no, this is an entirely different roster.
Yeah. It's.
Oh, yeah. No, so they did do exactly what I said, but not totally, but kind of. There's a lot of new players.
Potluck second string in the jungle now.
So yeah, I don't think they're making it. They've had some good bright spots. People have been like kind of digging on Reyes a little. Not they like they've been feeling Reyes. I'm not one of them. Destiny looks like he gets caught doing the dumbest shit sometimes. Like, holy fuck.
Hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
All right. Time to say our goodbyes to FlyQuest, CLG, and Golden Guardians.
Bye-bye.
I'm pretty sure these three teams are eliminated because they can't reach 8 wins, which is currently the line. I think FlyQuest can hit 8 wins, but their matchup against EG is like bad or something. Yeah, they're EG has them 2-0, so FlyQuest can't get in.
Anthony, play the funeral music for them.
Everybody press F to pay respect, boys.
I have faith in Palafox. He will do something.
No, he won't.
So
he can do something.
Haymant, how does it feel to see your team go from 2nd place to fucking 8th in 6 months?
And why is that? Answer this question. Bad. Why would you even ask him? You know he feels bad about it. Who would feel good about it?
So do you know what I can say about this?
What?
Parkour. Are you going from
the French team was Immortals' last split.
Spit?
Now, we're on to LATAM for FlyQuest.
Yeah,
different country. Oh, yeah. Also, I meant to say this in the 100 Thieves. Papa Smithy finally has his Australian team in the LCS.
Well, dubs.
He's running 3 Australians on that fucking roster.
Oh my god.
He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. I have no idea what's wrong with this team. I had higher hopes from this team. I hoped they would fight for a playoff spot, but they can't. They could beat TSM all fucking day, apparently. But you know what? Everyone else in the LCS? Nah, that's someone else's job.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't my job.
But like, I feel bad for Licorice.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know if C9 wants to take backsies on this one.
Come on, it's Licorice and Jose Dioto. You can't toss Jose Dioto out there too.
Jose Dioto is actually playing well.
Yeah,
but I don't feel bad for him in the same way. I feel like this is his first split.
I think that's just because Licorice was on a top team, but that doesn't mean I can't feel bad for Jose Dioto, because Jose Dioto could damn well jungle for a top 3 team and be fine.
Oh yeah.
Well, but it's like, damn, Licorice fell far down.
Yeah, he also got sneaky fired, bro. So what am I supposed to do?
Matt doesn't forget. Long memory.
My guy got one of the most famous LCS bot laners. Dude, I've been watching since the fucking C9 had to play into the tournament. Since C9 was goddamn fucking another ass team.
I'm salty about this.
Yeah.
He'll be there for
Oh
a
yeah, because
while.
I'm famous for not being salty. That's what I'm known for in our friend group, right? Being reasonable and not mauled all the fucking time.
Stop
Fuck
taking
outta
my
here, bro.
mauling spotlights, man. Come on. All right. Another
We're
team
all
that
angry.
that has been eliminated from playoff contention. Counter Logic Gaming.
Shocker, dude.
I
Absolutely
am
shocking.
surprised.
Both of Haymant's teams are out this bitch.
How Haymont was a fan of this team is beyond me, but
He likes to hurt himself.
I would say I have hopes for them coming back in summer, but it's not a hope. It's like a 95% chance that they fight for a playoff spot because 80% of the league gets into playoffs. So you know, I hope to see them there. Barely.
No, you don't. So lying to yourself.
Go Haymont.
Also got a tiny bit upset with them because I have 3 TL members on my fantasy team.
XD,
And they
by the way.
really had to make it that close. They really did. This was the week. This was it that they decided not to roll over. God,
God, man, that's just spicing up your
Hey.
life.
If Haymont had actually like if this game had gone the other way and TL had stomped them like super fucking hard, Haymont probably would have set the record for score in our league.
But
Yeah.
Would have.
But he didn't.
But he didn't, and instead I beat
But
Matt
he didn't.
with two Heckram picks this weekend. Fucking Speaker, best pickup of my life.
But you know what, Broxa, good on you for that Lilia game. Still questioning where the Morgana came from.
Rip.
We
From
don't
your
ask those,
nightmares.
we don't ask those questions these days. We move on.
As
Golden
apparently-
Guardians.
Mhm.
Golden Guardians. Moving on.
Yeah.
6
Really? You trying to push past that?
Everyone else.
Yeah, a little
yay.
bit. Don't. I feel bad for Stixay. That's about it.
Yep.
All right. We got
Shout
our
out Stixay.
last week. This is all the marbles for the seeding.
Every single marble. All of them.
Let's see. Does anybody have anything weird going on? Oh, Haymont has picked EG over Team Liquid.
Oh, my
Where's the
God.
last one? Oh, wait, that was day
Oh,
3.
also I picked FlyQuest to go 3-0 this weekend
You
because
picked FlyQuest
What?
over Dignitas.
Golden Guardians and
Oh, I don't.
100
Oh,
Thieves.
oh my
No,
God,
no.
Haymont, what is wrong with you? All right, I don't care about the fucking FlyQuest picks because that's obviously trolling. I care about you picking EG over TL. Explain yourself.
This is actually a coin toss because they have both
Why
a
is
coin
everything
toss
a coin flip with you, my
jungler
guy?
and a coin toss mid laner. And recently it's been turning down a lot of tails, but I feel like this is a game where they're going to pull up heads.
Dion, were you the one who coined the term 50-50 machine in this group of friends?
Yes,
The coin
yes,
flip engine.
I am.
My guy with the coin flip strats.
Oh my
Haymant's coming for
God.
your throne, Dion. Let him know what's good. Let him know what's good.
Hey,
You know,
Let him know how we treat usurpers around here, Dion.
That was funny.
Look.
That's when Perks was on G2.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
looking, I'm looking forward to the final in our fantasy league where it's coin flip machine versus the 04 monster that has apparently awakened for playoffs.
Oh God. Please no.
Heck yeah. So Haymont, I gotta know. Do you seriously think that there's a way a matchup where TL are going to lose? Like what matchup are they losing to EG?
Impact's got it.
All right, okay.
Impact.
Look, if I was
that's
gonna
one
pick
thing
the
we'll give
closest matchup, I would choose the top lane.
Yeah.
I don't think that one close matchup will decide this game, though.
Yeah.
You know what I think? Tactical int.
You better pray for a tactical win. All right.
All I can say is XD, I guess. Like,
All right.
You know, that's a get one.
Starting with Matt. Let's go around the table and say what games are we looking forward to this weekend?
none of them. I hate games. I hate joy.
After last week, you must really hate Joy.
I don't like anything, my guy. You know that about me. Okay, let's see. C9 versus CLG is scary because we could lose. Because I
For
guess
some odd reason.
I almost picked CLG to win that matchup, but then
you
I
should have
found
done it. You should have done it. If you were
but
in
then
the
I
car.
found out that CLG were eliminated from playoff contention, and I'm just like, I shouldn't do this.
That's true.
I mean,
I-
Connor's already clinched playoffs, so I mean, that Sven tweet still makes it. It's not
I
like
mean, hey, look,
int, tactical, int,
Yeah.
tactical, int.
it's a very
Tactically,
different
listen,
possibility.
we gotta actually tactically int for content. Dude, I don't honestly know. I literally don't know.
oh my god.
So
Really? You're not
I
looking
would
forward
say-
to the C9 versus CLG, C9 versus Dignitas weekend?
yeah.
Look,
I'm really looking
look,
for
this is another,
one.
like, TSM and C9
Actually,
have a
the C9
breeze of a weekend,
C9 Dignitas
and I think
could
it's
be a good game.
terrifying for you.
Yeah.
I don't,
C9
dude.
Dignitas.
I don't know. I'm looking at all these games and I'm like, man, I'm not like
You're not looking
on
forward
the
to
edge
the
of my
big
seat for any
TL
of this
one?
shit.
That's a big matchup. That's going to decide third place.
I mean, I guess.
I thought it was second place, but
Technically, it's
anyways.
fourth place, but give me a little.
I'm not
Alright.
giving you shit, my god. No,
God damn it. All right. Hey, Dion, what game are you looking forward to this weekend?
Well, other than the Dignitas versus Cloud9 one and the TL versus Dignitas, no, the last one I would say is 100 Thieves versus Team Liquid. I don't know why about this game, but
Well, I mean, it's another playoff placement decider.
yeah, but I feel as if like something crazy is about to happen in that game.
Oh no, that's Sixth
Yeah.
Sense. I don't like it.
I feel like something
trouble
crazy
brewing.
is about to happen.
There's trouble brewing on the horizon.
There's a storm coming.
Something maniacal is about to happen, and we're not gonna.
Dion
like,
said there's a bad moon rising, boys. Y'all get ready for this rain.
All right, I am looking forward to basically all the C9 games because they're against easy fucking teams. But you just feel it. You feel
You
it
gotta
in the
get it.
ether.
You gotta
It's
always be
coming.
ready.
They're gonna okay. If TSM go 3-0 this weekend and C9 lose one game, there's a tiebreaker for first place, and I'm gunning for it. We're gonna win the best of 3. I'm gonna prove Matt wrong. This is gonna happen. TSM will finish first. They will go into playoffs, first place. They will beat C9 in the final, and they're going to MSI.
No, I don't think they will.
No, really? You think TL's gonna beat them and meet TSM in the final?
Look, this is where I can get out my Captain America. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Look, I'm gonna see CLG beat C9, and then I'm gonna salivate, and then I'm gonna watch TSM absolutely chuck one of these fucking games because of course they are, and I'm gonna be real sad because Dignitas is gonna take second after that bullshit because of course they are. Of course my life has to be sad like this, but I'm pretty sure TSM would rather be third or second to any other spot but first. I don't know. I think they're happy with a top 3
That's
finish
weird.
at all because C9 is gonna have to choose between TSM and TL, I think, unless they play each other in quarters, round 1. Unless they play each other round 1.
Yeah.
So I'm making a lot of
Yeah.
assumptions here. So it's
Yeah.
sort of like you're betting on what C9 is gonna pick. So you want to not be in that position. So if they're third place, it's less likely that they end up playing TL because they get to choose who they're playing.
Yeah.
So I think they would actually just chuck the choice to C9 to who they want to play.
Yeah.
So Haymont, what game are you looking forward to?
Golden Guardians versus FlyQuest. There's nothing at stake. There's nothing that can
No, all these matches matter.
No, there's absolutely nothing
They
at stake.
matter for summer. They're really important.
Yeah, they are actually important.
You
yeah,
know
they
what?
do actually matter for summer, my guy.
God damn. There's something
You're not
on the
getting
line
off
and
easy,
I
bro.
don't enjoy
You're not
this.
getting off easy, bro.
There's no
I was-
playoff implications yet.
I was hoping that this would just be a goddamn slugfest, which Golden Guardians picked, I don't know, Yorick top lane and Licorice
Ain't
decided,
nobody picking
you know
your
what?
top lane in the LCS. I'm gonna just shut that down right now.
And Licorice decided, you know what? Johnson's gotten it, Diamond's got it, and it's time for me to take Seraphine to the top lane. Like, I was just hoping for it.
Haymant
it.
is losing his mind. Haymant
Yeah.
not only thinks EG somehow beats Team Liquid, but he also thinks that GG versus Fly is gonna be a good game to watch.
No, I want it to be a shit show so that I can be happy watching it.
Do you think there's
That's
gonna be
all.
100 kills? I watched a 100 kill game today, Haymont. I don't think it's gonna be a big
We
enough shit show.
casted a 100-kill game today.
That was. You're right.
Dude, my throat was so sore after that. Like, unironically, I was like halfway through the game and I was like, this hurts and there's no time to wait. Like, there's no break. Any second I got, I was downing water, bro. I was praying.
No
praying
fucking
for
breaks.
respite.
Oh my
Oh,
god. All right.
That game was fun as hell to call, though. That
Okay.
Karthus had so much sex that game. That Karthus fucked.
That Karthus was boning.
That
Oh my God.
Karthus had so much sex.
All right.
My guy made love to the video
Let me
game.
just check the subreddit really quickly in case something crazy happened.
And to get away from my degenerate comment.
I don't think anything crazy has happened in the last hour.
Swaggy.
Woo.
Interview with Sword Art, whole lot of fuck all. G-Base trying to fix the LCS. That's about it. Yeah, nothing about
I haven't
the
watched
import
that
rule.
video yet, but it's been in my recommended page.
It's basically a lot of stuff he's been saying in the other videos in a little differently. I don't know. It's about other shit, not necessarily the import rule. All right, yeah. I'm out of topics. You want to take us on home?
No, I want to know if you want to take us.
You're
on.
right. I did skip your line. Yeah, that'll do it
You
for us.
you didn't skip it. You took it, my guy.
That'll
That's
do it
hands.
for us
That's
this week
hands,
on the
bro.
Legendary League of
I'm
Legends
coming up the block.
podcast. You can catch us Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern
Ideally.
at twitch.tv/Nizzy2K11. You can catch the VODs on the YouTube channel, Legendary Podcast. Perks has died 86 times so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a
Let's
nice
see if it
day.
gets to 100.
Prayers up for the big one.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. I'm
100.
waiting for it. I might change the sign at 100. We'll see.